Quinn Ngawati now. So obviously a pretty big win for you guys here. Just obviously put some separation between yourselves and Toronto for the final playoff spot. What are kind of your thoughts on the game and how it played out today?
Thank you. First of all, thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. It was great. We've really been trying to get a full performance out of our boys. We still have a lot more to do, but I think today's definitely a step in the right direction. It's pretty amazing coming back here to Toronto, and the boys put in a great performance.
And speaking of coming back to Toronto, you get to be, at least for now though, distinction of kind of one of the few, if not only, players that has ever played a pro league and union game within Canada, especially within Toronto. What does kind of that cool piece of trivia sort of mean to you?
It was pretty nostalgic, getting off the plane and getting on the bus, passing a lot of sites that me and the Wolfpack boys used to spend some time at, Lamport Stadium and the rest of downtown Toronto, so it was pretty amazing. Definitely got the heart going a bit, but yeah, then obviously getting the chance to come here, play against some of my really good mates is a special opportunity.
So Andrew, first of all, man, welcome back to Toronto, and how does it feel to get a massive win for your club in front of some family and friends, I would imagine?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's good to see Toronto doing so well. This is an unbelievable setup, so kudos to them. And yeah, it was lucky that our boys put in a good performance this week.
You guys obviously had a lot of success on the attack today, putting up a massive 41 points here. So it looked like, especially going out wide to the wings and stuff, you guys were having a lot of success. What were you kind of seeing in the Toronto's defense? What made your attack so successful today?
Yeah, we thought they had some soft edges, so we wanted to exploit that. And it's a nice big field here, and we feel like we haven't been able to fully use our wings to the most when we could. So we really want to do that.
Is that a big transition for you guys, kind of going through like MLR and stuff, especially where you guys play, kind of move into like some bigger fields? Are you able to do a little bit more stuff than what you would say you might be able to do, like, say, back home?
Yeah, it's all about fine-tuning week over week. So yeah, we came in with a good game plan this week. We knew the field was going to be big. We knew it was going to be a nice day, and we made a game plan to accommodate that.
All right, so with Mike Sheppard now, and Mike, obviously a pretty difficult loss today. It's like, what just kind of your thoughts on the game and what sort of went wrong?
Well, it's the time in the year when it's just a playoff race, and New York and us were battling for that third spot, and they just really wanted it today. Obviously, we went down to New York earlier in the year. We beat them, and they really wanted a revenge game from that, and they came down, they got it. They just, they really, really wanted it today, and just hats off to them for their efforts.
And so obviously, I saw you guys kind of huddled up there at the end of after the 80th minute there, and what's as a captain, it's like, what's kind of the message to the team now? Obviously, you guys got looking at the playoff race and as a whole, big mountain to kind of climb, but you're not exactly out of it yet.
Yeah, we didn't address that in that huddle. That huddle was just about being together as a group of players and a group of friends and pretty much family at this point, and just remember, like, hey, we're out here because we're doing what we love with people we love, and that's what we want to go with at the end of the day. It's not negative, it's all positive, and it's all love. And
first, so perfect. So for some of the positives, you guys still a lot of games back, a lot of games left to go. What are the positives you can take from this game as you look forward to continue building as the season goes on?
Well, we had like probably 30 minutes of really, really good rugby out there today, especially with two scrum halves that just came at the beginning of the week. Like, we've been decimated with injury all year, so obviously getting cohesive rugby is tough, but we can see it out there, we can play it. We just have to do it for a lot longer than just 30 minutes in the game, obviously. So that's all we need to do, is just focus on that positive and build on that.
Yeah, perfect. And as you kind of touched on, what are sort of the difficulties of dealing with an injury situation that is like as bad as it has been? Like you said, just trying to get new guys coming in. You're on 4 different scrum halves within 2 weeks now as well. Like, it's been a crazy ride for you guys.
Yeah, well, obviously I don't have the real solution for it, because we're still figuring that out. Otherwise it'd be 10-0 or whatever it would be, right? So there's no perfect solution, but the best thing we can do is support each other and not get down on each other. We just got to stay up, and we'll be all right.
All right. So joined by Siaki Vikilani now, sticking around post-game after the Arrows match with Rugby New York. So disappointing loss, but you guys as a team still kind of out here playing a lot, doing a rookie rugby program, taking the time out of your day despite playing a game just moments ago to play rugby with a whole bunch of kids and stuff. Can you just talk about like what the rookie rugby program sort of means to you, and why you and the Arrows kind of view this sort of outreach as incredibly important?
Honestly, it was obviously a tough result and not what we wanted, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game, and we still love it, even on the bad days, and it's something that we can share and bring to the kids that came to show up and play, and show them there's a pathway for Canadian rugby and Canadian rugby players here.
Yeah, and so you know, kind of on that though, obviously like the Arrows are something that's brand new within like, you know, the first season in 2019. A lot of players on the team themselves didn't have something like the Toronto Arrows kind of growing up, but the kids that you're kind of playing with in the future might have something. So let's like, just out of here, how did you sort of get involved in the rugby, and how do you think like the Arrows are helping kids get involved at a perhaps for a younger age as well?
Rugby was kind of a rite of passage. My dad was a huge rugby player. All big family of rugby players. Had my brother out here with us as well. So it was just, as soon as I can remember, I had a ball in my hand, and I was at, shout out to Burnaby Lake Rugby Club. I was in their mini program, getting in there every Sunday, and just getting around rugby. And I really liked the family environment, the team aspect to it. And I just feel like it's a good place for, a good safe place for kids to have fun and find friends and find that group.
Perfect. And so kind of going back to the Arrows season now. You guys obviously have a little bit of a challenge ahead of you in this playoff push. Now, how are you guys going to approach the rest of the season? Spoke to Mike Sheppard. Speaking to yourself, now seems like there's still a lot of positive outlook there.
Oh yeah, there's still 4 games. That's heaps of rugby to play, and the boys still got gas. Like it was a tough game to lose for our playoff position, but in the end, we're just gonna come back and do our job every day.
Perfect, man. Thank you very much.